Hey guys, Ryzen here. Welcome back to another episode of where I make 3D models in VRoid. Alright, so we finished with the hair texture and everything in the last episode, and now in today's episode we'll be doing the cloth. Okay, so to start things off, let's observe what kind of clothing we're gonna be making. So you see, she's definitely wearing a skirt, and there's a separate like long sleeve t-shirt that she's wearing. So we are gonna do these two separate, okay? They're not together as you can see, alright? So yeah, and we are gonna be going ahead and starting off things with the long sleeve shirt, okay? So head over to start making the outfit. Head over to outfit, and by default you'll see this whole set. um, this is the default one that's in VRoid. Okay, so what you want to do is actually make our own. Okay, so if we first, let me clear things stuff out here. Okay, now there are three sections. Don't worry about these. Okay, I mean, uh we'll worry about them some other time, so focus on these three. Okay, so we have the tops. Okay, so this is, essentially what our character will be wearing on top. And if we check, okay, head over to custom, create new, and you see these options. Okay, now you gotta be pretty careful about what you want to choose for your model, which matches your design. Okay, this design. So obviously we want something long sleeve, and yeah, you gotta be careful about what you're picking, because that will ultimately determine what your what the shape will be. Okay, so yeah, let me see. Okay, so that's the tops. Okay, and let me show you the bottoms. So the bottoms is what we are wearing, the bottom essentially. So we don't want this, right? Now we can choose this and start editing, and let's check out the create new, and we can choose from these as well. All right, now onto the skirt, or not the skirt, I mean the dresses. This dresses will be only I'd suggest only do this if both the tops and bottoms are part of the same thing. It's somewhat similar to how we have overall hair. Okay, overall hair, back and front. You see, this back and front are two separate but together in a group, right? But this overall hair is something distinct, and if you select this, you can't change one of the things like front and back, or if you try to do it like you know like, suppose, I mean, I showed you last time, right? So anyway, okay, wait a minute. It's not responding at the moment. So essentially, let me show you what happens, I guess. Let's select one of the presets, okay? Any preset. And you see the top and bottom are both gone. That means if you try to switch in, right? Suppose you like only the lower part and want to change the upper part, and maybe you wanna maybe if you've created something custom, like stuff, and if you try to select it, well, everything disappears from the dresses. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, we are not gonna do this one obviously because it doesn't look too good. We're gonna go ahead and start things off with creating a new our custom dress. Okay, a custom top dress. So let's choose something long sleeve and with a collar, in fact, because she definitely has a collar over here. Okay. All right. So what should I choose? Well, this one definitely. But let's look at the other options maybe. Don't choose a hoodie just because it has a collar. Okay. And I'm not sure if we can add colors of our own, but if we can, just let me know in the comment section if we somehow choose something else other than without a collar. But let's go ahead with the uniform vest. Okay, okay, let it load. I selected it. It's probably because of so many materials I put on the hair. Okay, actually, I kind of asked in Discord if it was alright to have too many textures for too many materials for hair, and they said it's not a good thing because the rendering takes a lot of time, and if you do that, you'll see somewhat of a lot of lag issues when you're working in VROID after that. So that's what I'm experiencing now. Maybe I have to, you know, just edit the whole material and make it one material and try to decrease the width and try to match the offset. Okay. So yeah, I might have to do that sometime. But let's go ahead and rename this. Okay. All right. Now let's look at what's here. All right. Let me show you what we do here. Okay. Now obviously this part of the thing is definitely not matching with the picture, right? But don't worry, we can do stuff around it to fix that. Okay. So you see here the waist width. It's lagging already. Man, I don't like that. Yeah, I guess I really have to fix the issue. So this essentially increases the width a little bit. We aren't gonna bother with these three options right here. Okay, just leave it be. Let's hit edit texture. Okay. Well, maybe I might have to fix the decrease the materials and do that. Sheesh. All right, here it is. Now, okay, we are obviously gonna create new layer. All right. Now observe. This time there is an extra option of skin mask. Okay. Now this is pretty important because this is something that you can mess around with. And somewhat of an error that you might face. And yeah, it's pretty common actually. Okay. Suppose you have selected this material right here. Okay. I mean layer. Okay. Suppose you're erasing some stuff over here. All right. Let me. Oh, my bad. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Here it is. Why am I not able to erase it? Okay, wait a minute. There was a case, okay, where there was, the skin, disappears. Okay, that happens a lot actually, and you can fix that in skin mask. At the moment, I don't think I'm facing that thing at the moment. Well, it's fine, I guess. Let's just ignore that for now. If we do face it, we can fix that. So we needn't worry. Let's go ahead and hit up new layer. And let's, oh, I forgot. Let's hit a tab and all right. Okay, we're focusing on this part of the thing. Now, you'll see that this part of the hand and this part are quite similar. So we are gonna make it similar, alright? And so the first thing that comes to mind is, hey, I wanna make it, somewhat longer, like, you know, somewhat like this, maybe. Yeah, yeah, I would like to do that too. So why don't we do that first instead? Okay. So let's see. My bad. I don't think we can try to make it longer like this. Hmm. All right. My bad. Why am I still selected in? Okay, so I made a mistake. Okay. So you see, we're trying to, actually make the thing funnel shape like this. We can't actually do that with this preset, so I deleted it. Okay. So my bad. All right. So there is I just search around. It seems there are shapes like these that we need to choose. Let me see, like this. Okay. Yeah. So what we can do is mess around with the shapes here, right? And let me see if I can try to actually see here. We can increase the volume and stuff. The volume. Never mind the volume, but can we make it longer though? It seems every option has every ounce of them. Okay, the sleeve option. Here it is. Longer. It's not working. Then what's changing though? Thickness? No? I don't even know. This is all too new to me because this is my first time making a female 3D model. Okay? I mean, just the texture, but anyway. Hmm. Why can't I make this longer though? I don't know. This part is this that, but I want to make it sleeve width. Ooh, okay, okay, I see. Wait, let's check out the now. Start editing without saving. Let's see what's inside. Okay, just to find out. Okay, these are just the normal textures it seems. Hmm, totally. That means, and this one is the underneath actually. That makes sense. Or is it the long coat? And there's a high neck as well. Interesting. So these three have separate textures. It seems depending on the preset we choose, they have different options. Good to know, good to know. Jeez. There's so many presets to try out, but you know. Okay. So I guess you have to choose something from here, or I don't know, maybe one of the customs has it, I really don't know. I think the one which has it has to be. Wait, first and foremost, I really want to figure out how I can make this longer though. That would be. Why is it? Okay, as you can see, there's missing skin there, which we can fix later. Okay, we have encountered a missing skin problem. I'm no, not this. Shoulder, sleeve. No, it's not working. My bad. I honestly have no idea. Man, I'm just making a fool out of myself. But I'm trying out different options. Okay, just bear with me. All right, man. Okay, let's see. I don't know how I can make this. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, why didn't I think of this sooner? Go to edit texture. Okay. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. Look at this. You see this? Okay, let me tell you. This part, whatever you see, which is white, right? This is the part which you can actually color. Okay. I don't know why I forgot about it, but if you essentially try to color on these white parts, my God, you see? Ooh, voila, textures. Cool, right? Yeah, that's about it. That's how you would do it. I don't know why I didn't notice that sooner. I thought like, hey, this is the end of it. I think maybe we have to mess around with the you know width and stuff of the of this part of the thing. But no, we just have to add in more textures. And I really have no idea which one preset or custom we have to choose for this kind of option, but I'm gonna check that out on the next video. But first let me show you how you can fix the missing skin. Okay, now you see there's a missing skin, which is totally bad, and we don't want any air we don't want any invisible hands wobbling about uh, when we are actually streaming and stuff. Now, when you go to skin mask, choose the layer, and you see this. Oh, what's this? Black part. What's this gotta do? Well, let me tell you. This black part essentially shows you which part is colored, I guess, which has. Let me. Okay, so this black part, I myself kind of forgot. Let me test things out a little. Ah, there it is. Okay, the black part is essentially the one of the skins which got removed. Yeah, it doesn't mean you have to just blindly remove all of them. If you look from behind from the meat, you can see there's missing missing skin. Okay, I hope you guys can see that. Let me actually try to know, show you. Oh, all right. You see this? I don't mean to be a little bit that kind of way, but see that there's missing skin, literally. So what I'd say, go crazy and get rid of the missing skin. How do you do that? Pick the white color. So you see this white color part? essentially the stuff of the stuff which are has skin on it. Well, that's the thing. The white part essentially shows which part has the skin texture, and the black part essentially shows which part doesn't. Okay, so yeah, I mean it does kind of make sense if if you're wearing something and have don't okay. I don't know why my mic broke, but see, suppose if you want to change outfits, okay? Now, if you change outfits, suppose you're wearing a shorter sleeve t-shirt or something like that, or maybe something more revealing or whatever. But if you do that, definitely the missing skin texture will show up, right? And we don't want that. So what you gotta do? Click on the mirror tool, choose the white color palette, and start, you know, texturing. I mean, coloring the white part. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and increase the brush width here, and alright, and there you go. You have the skin back. Great. So that's how you fix the skin. So yeah, I think that's it for the introductory part of skin texturing and as well as not skin texturing. I mean cloth texturing. All right. So I'm gonna find out which preset I should use for the top. All right, and then I'll show you guys in the next video. All right, but essentially this is how do stuff, and as you can see, you can add in more more textures to your material as long as in the edit texture option you have the space available to you like this white thing. So, okay, so keep that in mind. This is essentially the boundary. I totally forgot about it, even though I said it myself at the starting. But yeah, I don't know, for some reason I wanted to try and make it longer because of the right side options which I saw when I selected this preset. Okay, so don't blame me. I'm just curious if that's possible. But essentially, if you do that, if that were possible, that would mess around with the you know with the textures affecting the other parts of the area. So I can understand why it's not there. So anyway, that's it for the tutorial, or actually the introduction to cloth texturing in Vroid for Koishi Komeiji. So yeah, stick around and um, let's make this model together. Okay? So see you guys on the next episode. All right. So bye bye.